Hi. My name is Erica LaShawn. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome. It's March 6th, 2024. It's 10:49 p.m. I may tank this one. It all depends. However, I just had a thought and let me go. I'm really unprepared. I just jumped on here. Anyway, I just had a thought. Like, I'm chilling, whatever, looking at the ceiling, and I remember. So we're gonna talk. I remember I was dating someone, and we were just laying, looking at the ceiling, talking, chilling. And this person straight up was like, "You need to repaint this." Like, instinctively. I didn't even think twice. I said, I really said this. I said, you don't have a place of your own. So how can you talk about mine? And he was like, I know, right? I have original molding. This place has been here forever. And it looked good to me. So that was like a little joke. However, I want to talk about that's funny. No. The funny part is I've dated people that didn't have shit. And then they be like looking at me. I'm like, all right, we moving forward. We getting better. But yeah, that was like years ago, whatever. But it's still true. I still think about it. When I look up at my original molding and my cracks. I be like, oh, this me. Where are you? Anyway, my name is Erica LaShawn. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome. I left my topics at my desk. So I had some topics. I was like, oh, I put them away and they're still there. So this may not go well, but let's see. You know, I'm trying to keep myself up in good spirits. My mother is on the mend, so we're gonna keep this light and up, because that's how she trained me like that. She trained me. My mother trained me to be like, okay, keep it up. Well, my brother too. You know, a very optimistic type of teaching, like a silver lining type of thing. Like it's gonna be okay. Don't take the bit. You gotta take the bitter with the sweet. Stuff like that. So I heard her say stuff like that. So if I get something bitter, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet. I left my topics. Uh oh, I didn't. Here they are. I don't want to do this. All right. So, mm-mm-mm. I just fell on this. So I did a video. I'm 2 years in, so I did a video about cruises, cruising and perusing. That's what I called it. I went on a Wendy Williams Bodylicious cruise, me and Shauna. It was really, 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 really fun. Shout out to Wendy Williams. I know, we know, I know, we know. I'm a fan. We know, and I hope all is well. And I guess people say that's her karma. She be talking about people. This what she get. Guess what? You too. We all do it. I don't know what this is about. We all be sitting up kikiing, talking about people behind their backs. Wendy Williams, she just did it on TV in front of people. Yeah, she just did. You done told everybody that your uncle gay. You know you did. Okay, moving forward now. Cruises. So, and I did the video I did when because I've been a Wendy fan forever, and I hope all is well, and I'm a fan or whatever. So, the cruise, the Bodylicious cruise, there were activities and stuff. It really was a it were they did have like a pole dancing class. We didn't do the pole, but the instructor taught us a routine. So just let your mind feel free. So I learned a routine or whatever. And side note, I'm at the bar. Wendy and her husband was over on the side of the bar chilling. So I'm working my way up like, ooh, 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 there she is. There she is. Calm down. Let me just go say hi. Whatever. Because they went on the cruise too. It's like we was all there. So I was thinking, I'm in my own mind. Like, okay, let me go say hi. Whatever. I couldn't even get my stuff together. This lady walked up to me, for real. I really don't. The stuff I say is real, okay? This lady walked up to me, and this is what she said. I don't take Mucinex no more, if y'all didn't notice. I'm clearer now. This lady walked up to me. Imagine sitting there having an appetizer, cocktail, something like that. Planning on how to approach Wendy Williams. Imagine that. And you just sit there, right? Like, okay. And somebody walk up and say, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful." It's like, hi. Like it things get really weird sometimes. Like, hi. Okay. She was like, "Oh my God, you're so pretty, y'all." Guess what she did? She straight up kissed me. I'm not lying. She ain't kissed me on the lips. She kissed me on like the side of my face or whatever. I was a little taken aback or whatever. And I was thinking, like, how often, ma'am, do you run up on black women and tell them how pretty they are? Do you not see them a lot? What made you just like approach me and tell me how pretty I was? And kind of kissed me on the side. Wendy saw the whole thing. Now I'm embarrassed. I was just graciously like, thank you. Like, and my mind, I'm thinking like, oh my God, this was years ago. This was years ago. This is before COVID. This is before all that stuff, and all that, the germs and the kissing and the touching. This was long, long time ago. The lady, the lady straight up kissed me at the bar. So I was like, wow. Wendy was sitting right there. I was like, oh my God. Then I went over to Wendy. I'm like, hi, y'all. I went on her show 4 times. So I'm a fan. I did 2 Halloweens in costume. So, when I was like, hiya. I was like, can I have a picture? Y'all, this was before all these phone stuff, all this. I don't know how I lived. I don't know how I was living. I was living the same way with different tools, minimal technology, no internet. I don't know. So I asked Woody for a picture. She was like, okay. Low key, I don't say that. Don't say that. So when I went to take the picture, Wendy said, "Don't put this on your screensaver, like on your at work or on your home, whatever." She was like, "You're not gonna put this on your screensaver, are you?" I was like, "No, no." She was like, "Okay." Jeez, boom. I can't. That picture is lost. My only picture with Wendy Williams is lost. And she said, you're not gonna put it on your. Oh, I don't put it on your screensaver." I was like, oh well, no, nope. All right, cruises, cruising and perusing. So that was the video I did about cruising, and me and Shauna went on the Bodylicious cruise. It was really fun. However, and Wendy said it though. She was like, she got back on the air that next week or whatever after the cruise, whatever. And she said, I think the price was too low because everybody came, and I understood exactly what she said. So because me and Shauna was sitting there having brunch. Cruises. I love cruises. If y'all go on a cruise, it's a one-stop shop. They got restaurants, clubs, stuff for kids. It's like a hotel on the ocean. I was gonna say a hotel on wheels because I just like saying that, but it's a hotel on the ocean, and then you port at 2 to 3, however many places. So it's like somebody else is taking a wheel, and you just get off and come back on, and you can go to here, there, whatever. Just don't be late because they will leave you. That episode on Martin was not for play. That was for real. When Gina got left, y'all remember Gina got left. The show changed when Gina left. But anyway, she got left. They will leave you. All right, so New York Post. Okay, I'm an ex-cruise ship worker. Here's the shocking reason why we throw ice cream parties. I went on a cruise once. I want to say twice because in my senior year, we did hop on some cruise for a little bit. They had no accommodations. And it was a bunch of kids sleeping in the hall. So sorry if y'all was on that cruise with us and y'all saw a bunch of young people just sleeping in the hall, or that was us. So I don't count that one because we wasn't on there, and it was raining and it was cold and we ain't had no rooms. Thank you. I don't count that one. I count two. Me and Shauna again. Me and Shauna went. We did a cruise, and then we did Wendy Williams. Okay. I'm an ex-cruise ship worker. Here's the shocking reason we throw ice parties. Never had one. Never saw that. This was by Taylor Knight. Social links for Taylor Knight. Published February 28, 2024. Can I just say, when I study my stuff, I sometimes I screw up in a way that I just be like, girl, I'll be like, why? Month, date, year, everything was off. It's 2024. I was like, June. I I said whatever I said. I Could this be the ice cold truth? Dara Tucker, who goes by Dara Tucker, girl, they on TikTok. I'm not. I'm almost ready to cut it off because I'm dealing with something. On TikTok, explain the eerie reason why cruise lines have ice cream parties for passengers on board. The only thing I love about a cruise, captain's night. If you go on a cruise, please pack something formal because there will be a captain's night and you put on your formal gear, get fancy, and you can have dinner with the captain of the ship. That's when I felt when you my words. What is it? Oh, seasick. I've never been seasick until that when it's okay. It's okay. Still go. During the captain's night formal dinner, we was moving, but nothing was moving on the plates and the tables and the glasses. It wasn't moving like that. Motion. So my insides was like, I just did a skydiving video. Your equilibrium be like, I don't. This ain't how we supposed to be. So that's when I was at the captain's night dinner and I was sitting there like, wait a minute now. I knew it. I'm like, and then they have an infirmary. And then I'm like, Sans, I got to go. I'm about to throw up. I'm like, whatever. So we made it to the infirmary and it was like closed or whatever. So please don't be sick and come on no cruise. Stay home. Get well. But the little lobby, it's like a little lobby. It was like a little. They was like, we'll see y'all tomorrow, kinda, sort of deal. But it was a bowl of I have it in my cabinet, in my medicine cabinet. It was a bowl of I gotta get it right. So if you ever go, Dramamine. Get you some Dramamine. I just discovered something. Get some Dramamine and pack it or whatever. However, so we went and that infirmary was like, see y'all tomorrow. And it was a whole bowl of Dramamine, like peppermints in a bowl. So I grabbed some and I was just like, whatever. So anyway, cruises. So when Wendy said she should have made it more expensive because everybody came, everybody, and I was like, oh, I understand. Me and Shauna was having brunch, beautiful staircase. It was like this beautiful staircase. And I said this on the video. You can look it up. I'm saying it now. I am walking around. Just left the refrigerator if you care. All I saw, a bunch of us, a bunch of women. Y'all, they was coming down that staircase saying, is in the house, is in the house, is in the house, is in the house. Yeah, I know that's annoying, right? Okay, thank you. How you think we felt? How you think other people felt? I wanted to die. I want to crawl under the table and arms in the air. They was like, whoop, there it is. They didn't say that. I just like that song. But they was like, Ian's in the house. They was coming down the stairwell saying, Ian's in the house. I was like, oh my God. Okay. Gotta get that out. Okay, back to the free ice cream parties. So this young lady said, okay, let me start reading. In the 1 minute and 24-second clip of 2.3 million views, the former cruise singer who lived on a ship in the Mediterranean and the Caribbean claimed ice cream parties don't only equate to sweet celebration and brain freezes. So if you look back at my video, I talked about it. Excuse me. I talked about how, excuse me, if you it's different when you cross lines. Please look at that video. I can't do it. I dug it up. I got the data. When you get out on that water, you are crossing lines, territorial lines, like countries and stuff like that. Mess around and die. Mess around and die. Your mama can't get your body back. Okay. They got so many, it's so much stuff that come into play when you go and cross lines and you're not thinking about it because you having a good time. You on a cruise. Go somewhere and die. Dara Tucker discussed the reasoning behind why the crew suddenly gives away free ice cream to passengers. Quote unquote, if the crew suddenly makes a bunch of ice cream available to passengers, it is often because more people have died on the ship than they have room for in the morgue. Now, my video that I did, please look at it. People die on cruises. People get assaulted on cruises. People are murdered on cruises. It's a lot. And if that happens or whatever, that's when the territorial lines come into play because one country can say this, another country can say that. You may not even be held accountable, or your body might be stored. Okay. Quote unquote. Next. If more than 7 people died on that particular ship, they would have to start moving bodies to the freezer, which meant they needed to make room in the freezer. She continued, quote unquote, so they would have to take out a lot of ice cream and other frozen goods in order to make room for the extra bodies. Yeah. I'm just flipping through. Tucker admitted she didn't have to work in the morgue, but knew colleagues who worked as nurses in the morbid space. Quote unquote, they said maybe 4 to 10 people die every cruise. And there are a lot of older people on ships. She added about the cruise ship she worked on that carried around 3,000 passengers. Okay, the Post reached out to Tucker for additional information regarding her disturbing claims. Okay, Tucker clarified that the statistics she shared were based on upscale cruises that cater to an older demographic of passengers who averaged around 75 years old. Okay. Yeah, Carnival don't. I'm sure Carnival don't do that. Carnival be like, they got kids, young people. I don't want to look. Quote unquote. With this particular cruise line, because it attracted so many older people, they were dying. Tucker said, "This was a floating retirement home, child." And I spoke about people do this, and I did the numbers or whatever. There are people that live on cruise ships, and when you crunch the numbers, it's affordable. When I say they live on it, they live on it, and they get to see the site. They go around. They live on the about the cars. Am I upset? Regardless, cruise lines are legally required to have body bags and a morgue for passengers who die on the cruise. Each morgue varies in size depending on the ship's dimensions, but they can usually hold 3 to 4 bodies, reported by the Telegraph outlet. However, when a morgue has reached its storage capacity, it brings the question of where the other dead bodies go. The cruise ships have morgues that are stainless steel refrigerated rooms with shelves where bodies are stored, either until the end of the voyage or until they can be disembarked in a port or call and return home from, the point guides explain. That's another outlet. I'm telling you, they just they'll leave you in Puerto Rico, the Bahamas, Jamaica, whatever. They'll leave, your mama gotta come get you. Okay. Morgues are typically located on the ship's lower decks near storage spaces for food, alcohol, and miscellaneous ship supplies. Many TikTokers were in disbelief by Tucker's freezer allegation, but a few experts in the overseas industry quickly backed her. Quote unquote quote unquote cruise ship medic here can confirm the morgue and ice cream correlation, wrote Corey L. Bucker, who goes by, he has a tag. The Post reached out to Bucker for no comment. Another one, quote unquote, former sailor here. Yes, it is accurate. Added another, quote unquote, we don't wear our covers on mess decks, and sometimes space needs to be made in the freezer. Another, quote unquote, it can happen on military vessels too. We had no morgue on board, so if anyone died or we had to transport a body, it meant the crew ate good because frozen space had to be found. We never had a ice cream. We didn't do the ice cream party. However, let me go on because I'm ready to go. I'm a little annoyed. Okay. However, once the ship docked, okay, don't care. All right. I get like this. My name is Erica LaShawn. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome. So that was one. Oh, do I want to talk about this? No. No. I'll be having topics. I just be like, I don't care. No one cares. So if I care, I think people care. That's all that matters. If you don't like what I'm talking about, who cares? Hi, thank you. The door. Bye.